Since the beginning of the pandemic, has your life been turned upside down? Are you starting to notice stress stored in the body and the pelvic floor? Then this body scan is for you. Welcome Pelvic Pros to another body scan with Jane. I'm Jane and I'm a pelvic health physio helping moms have better poops, better sex, fewer leaks, and confidence with exercise. It's no mystery that challenges to our mental health affect our physical health and our pelvic health. And if you stay to the very end of this video, I'll explain why they are related, why mental health and pelvic health are linked. Let's begin. Finding a comfortable position, whether that's sitting at your workstation or lying on the ground on a yoga mat. See if you need a bolster under the knees or maybe a little cushion under the lower spine. Gently closing the eyes or softening your gaze. We are going to begin with a breathing exercise. When you are ready, take a deep breath in and breath out twice as slow. Again, breath in, twice as slow on the exhale. Last one, and out. Take a few normal paced breaths here as I explain our next breathing exercise. We are going to attempt a box breath, and all that means is that we're going to spend some time holding our breath in between our inhale and our exhale. For today, let's try 3 seconds for all different parts of that breath. Inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 3, and hold for another 3. And then we're going to repeat that 3 times together. When you're ready, let's begin. Breath in, 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. Awesome. We're going to start to direct our focus to our little baby toes on the left side. Whenever there's a distraction that crosses your mind, acknowledge that it's there, and without judgment, redirect your focus back to your breathing, counting 1 for inhale and 2 for exhale, and just keep repeating 1, 2, 1, 2, depending on your pace of breath that feels comfortable. Let's focus back at the left foot, noticing any tension in the plant of our feet, the bottom of our feet. Breathing into the left ankle, the calves, the back of the knee, the front of the knee, the thighs, and the hips. Now focusing on the right baby toe, the big toe and the toes in between. Breathing into the plant of the right foot, the ankle, the calf, the shin, the back of the knee, the hamstring, and the front of the thigh. See if through doing that you now feel a bit heavier and sinking into that seat or floor a little bit further, melting the sits bones into the ground, rooted deeply into the chair. Next, let's focus on our pelvic floor. Today we're going to use the cue of letting go of something that's held inside, whether that's a tampon or a biofeedback tool. Letting it go. Taking a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Paying close attention to letting go of the 3 sphincters. Although the vulva is not a true sphincter, imagining muscles around there as well letting go. So let's do this together, letting go of the anal sphincter. On your next exhale, letting go of the vulva and the muscles around the vulva. On your next exhale, letting go of the urinary sphincter. And just for fun, on the next exhale, letting go through that central tendon, that space, the perineum, the space between vulva and anus. Good. Moving up towards the lower back and the lower abdomen. Let's take a breath here and direct this air towards our lower abdominals. Letting go of any tension in our middle back, upper back, all the way over our shoulders, our chest, and upper abdominals. Paying close attention to any gurgling, any noises happening in our belly. Noticing our ribs, left and right, bucket handling open and flailing back down. Next, breathing into the left shoulder. See if you can create a bit more space, letting that shoulder blade glide down the rib cage. On your next exhale, see if there's any more length in the right shoulder. Right shoulder blade glides down the rib cage. Feeling heavier in the arms, the bicep, tricep, the forearms. Letting go of the fingers and any tension in our palms. Let them rest where they may, feeling heavy. Breathing into the upper clavicles, the collarbones, and the triangular muscle in the back. Letting go of any tension in the front of the neck, the back of the neck, all the way up the back of the neck to the top of the head. Noticing if you're holding any tension in the jaw. Just letting that go by creating a little space between the teeth. Lips can be touching or apart. Tongue is gently situated at the top of the roof of the mouth. Letting go of any tension in the tongue as well. All the muscles that help you chew. All the muscles that provide facial expression. Let them go. Let's take one more deep breath together. Letting go of any tension throughout the body from head to toe. Doing a very quick body scan. And when you are ready, slowly blinking the eyes open, wiggling the fingers and toes, rounding the shoulders, making little circles with the shoulders. So now I'd like to explain a little bit about how mental health and pelvic health, specifically pelvic floor muscle tension, are linked. So the first point I've written down is that fear, stress, and upregulating our fight and flight sympathetic nervous system really activates our pelvic floor into sort of an unaware, unconscious tension state, so that we are prepared and protected to fight or flight against whatever that stressor is. And so with chronic stress and with chronic sort of worry, anxiety, depression, fear, and rumination, that can really create overactivity in our muscles for a very long period of time, and that can create dysfunction and tension in our pelvic floors. So my second point plays upon this increase and upregulation in the fight-flight system. And we know physiologically the response is that we direct blood flow away from our rest and digest system, so away from our digestive organs in our abdomen, and directs this blood flow up to our brain, up to our muscles, our working muscles, and this will over time impact our gut health and our ability to digest food at the level of that gut. Last point is that trauma, stress, depression, anxiety can all store tension within a connective tissue system in the body called fascia. And so it's really important that if you are to see a pelvic floor physiotherapist or a physio, an RMT, a chiro, that you're addressing all the systems. And our connective tissue plays a huge role in our pelvic health. When you look at the anatomy of our pelvic floor muscle in relationship with endopelvic fascia nearby and the pelvic fascia that encompasses our pelvic organs as well. When there is tension in that system, things can go off, such as having urinary leakage, having feelings of heaviness, having worsened symptoms of pelvic organ prolapse, having constipation, having painful sex. So I hope I've convinced you that mental health is health, pelvic health is health. It all needs to be addressed for a fully functioning, working system. So I hope you take the time to join us on Instagram for more information about pelvic health at Pelvicpro for the English version and at Pelvicpro.fr for the French. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.